7:15 on a Friday.
Yes, sir.
Bob Zdora.
Yes, sir.
We'll include the sheriff on this too.
Yeah, the sheriff.
I'll turn him sheriff's mic on.
What a guy you are.
Anyway, Bob and Linda's the Zdora Course at Z-Team, Century 21 Lemac Real Estate for all your real estate needs. 4050793. Check out the website, retiredarkansas.net. Beautiful pictures.
See, that's when you get local radio like this, local broadcasting. You get sheriff comes in and he's able to add to the conversation.
In stereo.
And hopefully, if all the connections are made, the governor's calling in at 7:30.
There you go. That'll be good. And if he doesn't, then we'll
talk.
Then we'll do just fine anyway. I want to thank the White River team. They helped us with the sale this week. Their assistants allowed a brother elk of mine to take some of the pressure off of his life, and so that was good. That was kind of like a twofer. We were able to get a house sold and make somebody's day better. So that was good. We thank the White River team for that. I'll run through these real quick. The past week there were 73 new listings came on. 18 parcels of land and 8 commercial properties came up. 47 homes came on the market. They range in a price of $44,000 to $979,000, which is actually a big farm. Average price coming on the market of $162,000. There were 31 sales, 4 parcels of land, 1 commercial property sold, 26 homes sold. They sold in a range of $12,000 to $369,000. So the average sale price this week was $123,000. The average listed price when those homes came on the market was $129,000. About 190 days on market, and we've been running right in that range, right in there. But there was actually almost the same number as last week. It's $3.2 million in residential real estate closed this week. So that's pretty good.
Do you have your month end total? You've been 3.1.
No, well, it's only today's the 31st.
3 point. Yeah. Well,
yeah. So we've been running pretty close to that 3
million mark a week.
Yeah. So well, for 2015, there's been 507 sales. So we're over 500. So we broke that this week for $60.8 million. Wow. Whereas a year ago, so might as well say 61 million going into the 8th month, basically. Not knowing what. Yeah, because there's there'll be some that are going to close today because I know Linda's got closing, and so there'll be. I would think that we'll be pretty close to 61 by the end of today. Yeah. So that's pretty good because when you look at 14, there were 471 sales for $55.8 million. So we're $5 million difference already. It's 7 months compared to $5 million for 12 months last year. So the market the prices have stabilized to a degree depending upon the home, everything being special, and where the increases come is the volume, the number of people that have been able to sell their home, wherever it is they're coming from, whether it's Louisiana, Florida, Colorado, New Jersey. People that buy homes here generally are coming from another market.
Right.
So, we have some that move from neighborhood to neighborhood now. We're moving in from being out in the country a little more. They're coming into town. We're seeing some of that, which is something that we hadn't seen a lot of in the past, and it's good to see that. I mean, it's good for the market. It's good for the people that are trying to sell and move on with their life, and that's the whole deal, is making people happy at the end of the day. So there's still 1,000
making people happy at the end of the day.
Yeah. We make people happy every day, John. We're not here to make their lives miserable. We're here to put a little smile on their face.
You're talking about you.
Me.
Go. Oh, I thought you were talking about.
I put other people.
I thought you were talking about me making.
Yeah, well, that's your job too, is to make people happy. At the end of the day, isn't that what law enforcement really is? Is
helping people.
Helping people.
That's absolutely right.
Bob and Linda do the same thing.
Well,
and you're right.
And that's what we do. But I carried a lot of that over from my past life.
That's right.
Because I kind of saw it as the same type of challenge of seeing a problem and trying to correct it and make it better and find an amiable solution to both parties. Like more domestics than like criminals, but that type of thing where you just try to get things smoothed out, a little oil on the water sometimes goes a long way.
I'm amazed at how you and Linda came in from a totally different environment than what we have here and blended right in and joined hands, locked arms, and joined the fun down here.
We have. I mean,
Been a big
that's
part
been
of
a
two
big part of
communities.
being successful, I think, was making that
You didn't try to
step
beat us,
over.
you joined us.
No. Yeah, right. When we get people in the car and they start with, this would be a great place if only, or this would be a great place if only, if only, if only. I tell them, stay where you're at. Because the reason where you are is because of all the if-onlys that you have there that we don't have here. And the quality of life that we have here because of our sheriff and the local law enforcement and the churches and the banks and the charities and the giving that goes on, the different foundations, every week we have somebody from a different
Columbus
group.
and the work that they do, just
Sure.
out of one organization.
Sure. The Elks, like I say,
the
we're
Elks.
members of the Elks. We join them, and
you got Lions
it's
and
just
Rotary and
all
Optima,
of these.
everybody,
Sure,
yeah.
the Eagles.
Kiwanis.
Yeah, pick. There's
you
a
go.
group there that you will find some value for yourself as well, and that's where you find that you get that return on your investment, as it were, from that.
Yeah.
You put that time in, but then you get way more back than you do put in. It's pretty cool. Let's see. We had something else that came up this week. Concealed carry. If you have a concealed carry license and you have moved, you need to notify them and let them know of your new address, because Linda just got renewed this week, and she went to see Dan, and he says, well, you moved. This isn't your address. So you need to keep them aware of where it is you live and keep your address current with them. And there's a number of changes that have gone into the concealed carry as far as where you can carry and how you can carry in the different states now. Even Illinois, in your car you can carry. So there's things that you want to look at your card. If you have a concealed carry, take a look. They're not good forever. They're good for 5 years. And just take a look at that, because it was something that came up with us.
And let me plug this real quick. ICE training Saturday, July 22nd for concealed carry. Next concealed carry, you can call Elka King.
Yeah.
And I'm not seeing the phone number here, but I will find that and have it before the end of the show.
Cool. Yeah. It's very important that you have training. If you're going to carry a gun, it's good to know and make sure that you know what it is you're doing with it and carry
Follow the rules, follow the law, get the license.
Pretty
do it
simple.
right. Yep.
Yeah. There's no. One other thing I was going to hit is proper pricing on the homes is to get. You only get one good chance to make a good first impression.
Right.
And to be, they're going to say there's over 1,000 homes still on the market, and that's about 3 years worth of inventory, a little over 3 years, the way we're going. You want to make sure that if you want to sell your home, which is, I'm going to guess, is the reason that you're calling a realtor to begin with, or you have a for sale by owner sign, or whatever the case may be, you want to make sure that you're priced right, that your presentation, which is equally important, and that the agent that you have working for you has your best interest at heart and has the interest of doing the right thing, and it's something that working for Jewel. You guys know Jewel. You know what kind of woman she is, and she runs a square house. There's no cutting corners or rounding the edges or anything else there. The quality.
She's a do it right the first time.
Exactly.
Type of person.
And that quality comes from the top and works its way down into the agents, or else we wouldn't be there, or else the other agents wouldn't be there, because she'd be saying, there's the door. Don't let it hit you on the way out. So it's just something to keep in mind when you're looking for agency to represent you in selling your home. I have a note here from my honey, sent me a note saying that we have 9 closings in August coming up. So, and we have 2 pages. What a handsome couple, huh? You like that?
I think Linda's gorgeous.
Yes, you're right. I make no bones about that, John.
No, this is great.
We do, yeah. The home finder's out in the Baxter Bulletin today.
Oh,
and
that's awesome.
Yeah. There's a number of our listings in there. We make sure that we actually have more pages than some companies do. But that's all part of what we do. My job is to make you homeless. And I use that on the good side.
I say it all the time. This is God's country.
It is. There's no question about that. I mean, what a great place to come to and to be a part of. And
you two guys get the reminder every day. I mean, look at the views out John's front window, not your back door.
That's true too. That's true too.
He sees the river getting to your house.
Yep, that's right. I get it before I could throw life. I see the kayakers coming by, and I go, you'll be stopping by the sheriff's house in a little bit.
Well, you look at everything this area has to offer. Incredible schools, Norfolk, Cotter, Mountain Home. And even if you step over and let's say in Viola or Flippin, and then you look at the library, my goodness, I mean, we're the envy of many, many areas. Our medical facilities is just unbelievable. Our college.
We have three things that communities 3 times our size don't have one of. Mm-hmm. When you look at a hospital, a college, a big $5 million library, places 3 times our size don't have one of those, and we have all 3. And that really speaks to the community, the ability of the community to support such things, and that really makes quality of life. That's what we sell. You can buy 3 bedrooms, 2 baths in a lot of places, but you can't buy this. That's the deal.
Good points. Good points.
Yeah.
And amen.
We're going to have to get a camera. We're going to have to do some Skyping.
Let's congratulate our sheriff being elected the Sheriff's Association president for the state of Arkansas.
Here, here. I was at Arkansas Sheriff's Association, correct?
Correct.
Quite an honor. Can we hit this missing child? Can we get this in on this section real here? Do you know about that, John?
Yes. We've got a girl that's been missing. She's 17. She's from the Henderson area. And at this moment, although we don't suspect foul play, we still there's some unknown there. And so if you know any information at all about Olivia Ann Glaze Rona, please call the sheriff's office, and we'll put you in touch with the investigator. Any information at all would be helpful.
So she was last seen 6 days ago at Cooper Park?
That's correct.
Okay.
It said she's pregnant. I mean, is she like noticeably
I think she's
pregnant?
11, 12 weeks, I think, if I remember. That's off the top of my head, but I think so. But again, any information, we want to try to find her.
Very good. Real quick, let's talk about the website. I forgot to get that in, retiredarkansas.net. There's so many things on retiredarkansas.net.
There's obviously real estate. We have all of the Century 21 listings are on there, as well as a ton of information on the area, links to the radio station, links to the hospital, newspapers, information on the schools, golf courses, pick it, and it's in there. All the local events that go on there. There's pictures from the red, white, and blue, and Christmas parades and everything else. So if you're trying to tell people what a great place you live in, send them the link to retiredarkansas.net and let them work their way through and see what a great place we have. And if they come down and they visit you and they say, we're thinking maybe we should be here, well, we can make that happen.
There you go. And your location.
We're at the main office, but across the street from McDonald's. Best place to get a hold of us really is on the telephone or an email. But the phone of 870-405-0793. Give my honey a call. She keeps the book so that I don't make mistakes. And
you wouldn't do that.
Yeah, I have. That's why she keeps the book.
Once again, Bob and Linda, the Z Team at Century 21 Lemac Real Estate for all your real estate needs. 870-405-0793. Check out the website. Some gorgeous pictures there.
Yes,
you still got a picture of the Norfolk Dam with the floodgates open. Yeah. Just that roar of the water. You can actually see the water come down in the still picture. That was
there's a lot of water in that.
There's a lot of water. Wow. Coming up, we've got the news break coming up, and we're waiting for the governor to call. We're going to be talking about some of the prison overcrowding. That's why the sheriff is here, because he's got first-hand knowledge. Those governor, I better go. We'll be right back.
Bye.